Good morning. It is day 9 of biking. We're at mile marker 295.3 on the clock, which doesn't count the 15 miles that I did on the shakedown ride the first day. I've had a lot of setbacks and a lot of great views, a lot of great people. I'm sorry that I haven't kept on the videos, but here's a catch up. Kyle Nystrom and I drove up to Idaho Falls and then up to Eureka. We spent the night at Indian Springs Ranch, great place. The next day was thunderstorms, raining, so Kyle took off and I made my way up to the border, did a round robin of about 15 miles and back to Eureka for the evening. The next day I did Tobacco Valley down to Grove Creek. Tried to go up and over on the Great Divide mountain bike route. Got to the summit and on the other side was snow. I didn't want to go down and have to come back, so I stayed the night at Homestead Cabins Retreat. And from there, day 3, I headed to Whitefish through a lot of construction, a lot of traffic, and had another setback. I started down Old Fort Steele Trail, which eventually turned into a rocky trail that went right up the side of a mountain. So I backtracked 3 miles and just stayed on 93 the rest of the day into Whitefish. Whitefish, I wasn't feeling well, and I'd overextended myself 2 days in a row, so I took a day off and got a haircut and some food. And then I went from there to Big Fork. I just went down 93 and across 82 and met up with Bill and Connie there. Bill was in the guard and we had a great time that evening. He showed me around Big Fork and Connie fed us very well. From there, he gave me a ride back to the road. I hopped on the path and followed 93 all the way to Missoula. That was a long, windy day, riding along traffic on Memorial Day, people coming back, but it was a good time and I made it into Missoula. It was raining again. From Missoula, I ran some errands, went to REI, which was no joy there. They couldn't help me. Went over to Best Buy, got some a SIM card an SD card for the camera that wasn't working. I don't know how many videos I've lost, but eventually I'll get to that. And then dropped some bags off at the post office and went to the Adventure Cycling Association to weigh in. I weighed in at 88, which I think is still pretty heavy, but it was 51 pounds lighter than I was last year, so that's a good thing. From there, I had a great lunch at Iron Horse. Somewhere I picked up a staple and the tire started going low. I was headed to Shields for a new bike computer. It's a whole nother story. So they changed the tire for me at Shields and I was very grateful for Lane and Jackson to help me out there. I made my way down to Garner Hotel, which is part of the IHG, the Holiday Inn Group. It was rainy that night, rainy that morning, and when the fog cleared, I took off and headed down here to Hamilton. Followed the Bitterroot Trail along the Bitterroot River. It was awesome, but it got super hot. Today should be more heat. I'm only going to Sula, hoping to stay at Camp Sula and rest up for tomorrow's climb over a Lost Trail Pass. From Lost Trail Pass, I'll go down to Salmon, over to Leadore, and then I'll probably camp on some BLM land around Birch Creek, hopefully into Idaho Falls. Hopefully this is a good video and it catches everybody up to speed on what's going on. A lot of good things, a lot of setbacks, but I'm enjoying the ride. I miss you all. Have a great day.